This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. What a catch! And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Change the pre-snap look now. Looking for his back. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now here's the toss play. powering through. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now they call a run. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Great call here, though, with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost the third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action, anything to try to help this quarterback out.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course,
he'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. Here's Tate. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter when the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And this game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
He'll throw it now. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Timeout timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So second down after the incompletion. The pass rush closing in. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Across midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
So you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete for a third straight play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. First and 10 play coming up. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with a pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Sayin, bringing pressure. And the pass ball is incomplete.
The pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
It can be hard sometimes with a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Pressure level for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected down a score late in the game. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Brown. Powering through a tackle. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
But it's a great game for this offense. The quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open wide receiver, and takes full advantage of it. Defense better make some adjustments.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Hand off to the right side. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quick catch over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Maybe the last shot here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. And he throws his third interception of the day. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.